after we join CUTV reporter Magali Thierry at the Wilder and Davis Gallery for a painting installation by François Isali called Migrations.
So hi, I'm Magali Thierry for CUTV and I am with Françoise Isali at the gallery Wilder and Davis on Red Hill East.
So I was born in France, born and raised. I moved here when I was about 23 years old. And after I did my studies in France in art, and I've been here since then. I was already painting and an artist in France. I am teaching in different places. I'm teaching in University of Montreal in the cultural activities, les activités culturelles. I'm the teacher in charge of the whole drawing section of that program, and I also teach sometimes at the Fine Art Museum. Yes, I give, but what I receive also in sharing ideas, listening to my students' ideas and their opinion and all that, I find it's really bringing a lot of insight in my way of teaching, but also in art in general. It's really bringing a lot of positive, and it's like enriching my life. I think spirituality, no matter what, is always a part of everyday's life, and that's what makes it spirituality. Because if not, it's just something you're interested in that's just on the side. So I think, yes, definitely is a part of my artwork. It's a part of the way I look at the world. It's a part of the way I actually work in the studio. It's the part of who I am in every day. So, the way it happened. First of all, that shape, I've been working on it for longer than 6 years. But it was all wood, so it was really heavy. And then I let it go. There was something in my mind I wanted to work with that shape, but I didn't know exactly where it was going to go. And then in 2002, I moved to California. And I started making these shapes again, and I made one. And when you look, you see, it's like you have two eyes staring at you.
Just your face, yeah.
And I was like, why are you looking at me like this? And then, for some reason, I started making several, and I ended up making 19 of them.
Wow.
And then they were all staring at me. And then they were like aliens. And I started realizing that somewhere they were related to me in the alienness. So I was like, what is that idea of being an alien and not belonging and all that? And that's how they became the migrators, because it was this idea when we go from one country to another and we decide to live somewhere else, we're migrating a bit. And I did it and all that, and that's how this name came. And then when I thought about it even deeper, I realized that's also a name that's used in Buddhism, in traditional Buddhism. Actually, the migrators are the human beings going from one life to another. Each time we die and we are reborn, we're migrating from one life to the other. So it was the whole thing, you know, everything. It's like sometimes things, they actually fall into pieces. And they make sense, even though originally maybe we didn't know how much it was true, you know.
Welcome back to the Arts and Culture Show on CUTV.